What's up everybody, my name's Luke Martin. I'm a Canadian YouTuber and traveler, and today I'm in Taipei City, Taiwan to make a video about the top 5 vegetarian foods that you can try here in Taiwan. Now, in some countries that might be a difficult task to find 5 delicious local vegetarian foods, but here in Taiwan there is an abundance of vegetarian foods to try, with some reports saying around 13% of Taiwan's population being vegetarian and over 6,000 vegetarian restaurants here in Taiwan. So I had no hard time finding vegetarian food. The hard part is gonna be picking only 5 to show you today. So make sure if you haven't already to subscribe to TaiwanPlus's YouTube channel. Let's go eat some vegetarian food. On the top 5 Taiwanese vegetarian foods. I'm starting things off with breakfast. So Taiwanese breakfast is full of different vegetarian options, and if you eat egg then it adds a lot more options. One of my favorite things to have and a really popular Taiwanese breakfast item is soy milk. So soy milk is often accompanied here with youtiao, which is a Taiwanese fried cruller. The way that he makes it is he's got 2 pieces of dough that he presses together with this long chopstick and then stretches it out and dunks it into the hot oil. It puffs up and becomes golden crispy, and then it's kind of like a long fried, almost like a donut that you can dip into the soy milk. So as I mentioned, lots of different vegetarian options, but soy milk and youtiao is one of my favorite things to have, so let's try it out. This is the final result of the youtiao. You can see it's puffed right up, golden crispy, and it's perfect to accompany with soy milk. I ordered mine hot. You can get it hot or cold, and you can also get it sweet or salty, but the salty kind does come with shrimp. So this version is all vegetarian. You can see that thick, rich soy milk, and the best way to eat this is to take the youtiao and just go for a dunk right in there. Saturate that nice oily youtiao. There's a lot of flavor coming from that soy milk. It's got a little bit of a nutty aroma. Of course, the youtiao is just pretty much the medium at which you eat the soy milk with, because there's not a whole lot of flavor, just a little bit oily. But just look at how thick this soy milk is. I love eating it hot like this, but it's also really good to have cold. Oh man. Perfect vegetarian Taiwanese breakfast. Simple, but satisfying. Number 4 on the top 5 vegetarian foods here in Taiwan. This one, you're gonna smell it from a mile away. It's stinky tofu. Now, some of the stinky tofu is not vegetarian because actually they might use shrimp or some meat to ferment it. But at vegetarian restaurants like this one, they're serving a stinky tofu that is completely vegetarian. This is something you're definitely gonna wanna try on your next trip to Taiwan, and you're gonna smell it no matter what. Sometimes there are smells where people love them and hate them, and then there's stinky tofu. I think we universally agree that the smell is just not pleasant whatsoever, but somehow the taste is, well, usually pretty good. You can have stinky tofu in a bunch of different ways. You can have it fried, you can have it grilled, or you can have it like this in a soup. And to be honest, the soup version, steamed, is always the stinkiest. So this is steamed stinky tofu, a little bit of basil. It looks like there's some mushrooms, some other veggies in there, and that's all in this soup broth. I don't know how to even explain the smell of this. It's like you put some garbage out front on a really hot morning and then forgot about it for a couple months, and then you walk past it and you get a big whiff of it. But believe me, the taste is a lot better than the smell. Let's try it out. Somehow, the flavor is so much different than the smell. It's a little bit of a rotten aftertaste, but believe me, you get used to it. It's something you learn to love. Number 3 on the top 5 Taiwanese vegetarian foods are Taiwanese desserts. Now, nearly every Taiwanese dessert is vegetarian, and there's a lot of creative ways that Taiwanese make delicious sweet treats. So you'll commonly see dessert shops like this one here with all kinds of interesting ingredients: grass jelly, peanuts, green beans, red beans, fruits, boba, sweet potato balls. So I'm gonna order myself up one right now. There are a lot of different vegetarian Taiwanese desserts. I ordered myself up a bowl of shaved ice with all kinds of different toppings. So this right here is a jelly made of grass. Over here I've got sweet potato balls, some peanuts, and some red beans. And then you can see the mountain of shaved ice in the middle there. I gotta try out one of these sweet potato balls. Just look at these guys right here. Plump, juicy, yellow sweet potato balls with some ice. Perfect summer snack to cool you off. Yeah. Perfectly sweetened. There's a little bit of a syrup on that shaved ice. So icy cold and refreshing. And the sweet potato ball has got a nice QQ. Let's mix and match a little bit of this grass jelly here with some of the red bean and shaved ice. If you are a vegetarian sweet lover, Taiwan has so many options for you. Number 2 on the top 5 Taiwanese vegetarian foods, I'm having noodles. There are plenty of vegetarian noodle options here in Taiwan, but one noodle dish here in Taiwan that is perfect for vegetarians is cold noodles. So as the name suggests, the noodles are served cold with a dressing of sesame sauce. It is absolutely delicious. One of my favorite noodle dishes, so let's try it out. The sesame sauce is absolutely smothering those noodles. It completely coats them. It's got a really nutty, earthy aroma to it. A couple pieces of julienne cucumber in there too to give it a little bit of a crunch and a little bit of a kick too from that chili oil. But I think I'm gonna add some more chili oil. Luckily there's some right on the table here. But wow, these are absolutely addicting. Perfect vegetarian dish and a perfect dish for a hot day like today here in Taipei. Number 1 on the top 5 Taiwanese vegetarian foods, in no particular order by the way. I am having scallion pancake. Now, I just want to recognize the fact that some vegetarians will not eat eggs when some will. And even some Buddhist vegetarians here in Taiwan will not eat garlic or green onions. But I'm going to be having a scallion pancake with egg. So it's just a fried pancake that he fluffs up once it's become nice and crispy, stuffed with some green onions, and then he fries an egg and slaps that pancake on top. A little bit of lettuce as well, and some spicy sauce. So it's a very popular Taiwanese street food that you can find all across the country. Let's try it out. It almost reminds me of like an Indian roti. You can see that stringy, fluffy, crispy bread on the outside, and then the egg on the inside, and all that beautiful spicy sauce. This is like the perfect late night snack if you're feeling a little bit hungry and you want something to fill you up quick. Well, scallion pancake here in Taiwan. That is hot. Oh, just the dominant flavor of green onions. The texture of the bread, as I said, is very flaky and crispy. The egg gives it a nice heartiness, so it'll fill you up. It's a real meal. And then the spicy sauce, of course, gives it a little bit of spice. Wow, that is just a perfect little snack. It could be a real meal too, because it's pretty heavy. Yum. That that was the top 5 vegetarian foods to try here in Taiwan. And as I mentioned before, there are way more than just 5 vegetarian foods to try here. It is truly a vegetarian paradise in Taiwan. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to TaiwanPlus's YouTube channel. They've got a lot of great content coming. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.